Welcome back, everybody, to our Super Nintendo World Grand Opening Special with another PlayStation game, and this time it's Jeopardy! Second Edition. I'm ready to see how we do.
Hi folks, I'm Johnny Gilbert. Tournament of Champions. One player. From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Hi, and welcome to Jeopardy's Tournament of Champions. You know, only the very best players are invited to participate in our tournament. So congratulations to each of you. Let's get started.
Let's do it.
Let's see if you like these first round categories. World facts. Name that famous mother. Men behaving badly. Playing politics. Fun facts. And completing the board, our final category is catching some Z's. Player one.
This German, for whom a rigid airship is named, was an observer with the Army of the Potomac in the Civil War.
Player one. Definitely.
A fanatic, or one who belonged to a first-century Jewish sect that resisted Roman rule.
Player one. No, I'm sorry.
From the German for twice baked, it's a sweetened bread that's baked, cut into slices, and toasted.
Player one. You got it.
At about 2,200 miles in length, it's the longest African river emptying into the Indian Ocean.
Player one. Right you are.
Out of the night, when the full moon is bright, comes the horseman known as this.
Player one. You're correct.
It's the only U.S. state whose name has one syllable.
Player one. Well done, yes.
It's the hometown of Casey's baseball team in the poem Casey at the Bat.
Player one. Yes, indeed.
It was the Chicago Tribune's erroneous three-word 1948 election night headline.
Player one. You got it.
It's the total number of dots on a pair of dice.
Player one. Yes. Answer, the Daily Double. Player one, please make your wager.
In 1996, an iceberg the size of Rhode Island broke off the coast of this continent.
Player one. Boy, that was a bold move, betting it all. But it worked out. Congratulations.
In outlaw lore, this kid is often paired with Butch Cassidy.
Player one. Right you are.
In an 1804 duel, Aaron Burr shot this man who had insulted him.
Player one. That's it.
During a UN assembly session in 1960, this Soviet premier banged his shoe on a desk.
Player one. Yes, indeed.
This public enemy number one bragged that he had escaped from jail using a fake gun carved from wood.
Player three. Exactly. Okay, player three.
I'll try playing politics for 100.
A former Secretary of Housing and Urban Development and Bob Dole's running mate in 1996.
Is that it? Player three? That's it.
Playing politics for 200, Alex.
Harvey Gantt, Charlotte's first black mayor, has twice lost to this man for a North Carolina Senate seat.
Player three. Exactly.
Playing politics for 300, Alex.
In 1956, this Tennessee senator lost a vote for nomination to be vice president. His son did better in 1992.
Player one. Right you are. Player one, what'll it be?
This Pennsylvania senator and heir to a ketchup fortune died in a 1991 plane crash.
Player one. You got it.
This GOP candidate weakened the Democratic Party's hold on the South when he carried 5 southern states in 1964.
Player three? Yes, indeed. Player three, it's your turn.
World facts for 100.
It's this country's flag, seen here.
Player one. Right you are. Player one, your turn.
Between 1823 and 1831, the artist Hokusai created a series of 36 views of this Japanese landmark, seen here.
Player one. You got it.
The Latin American form of this language is based on the Andalusian dialect.
Player three. That's right. Okay, player three.
Name that famous mother. For 100, please.
Cody Cassidy.
Player one. Yes. Your choice, player one.
Rumor Scout Tallulah.
Player one. That's it.
David Ricky, whose real name was Eric.
Player one. Well done, yes.
Beatrice Elizabeth Mary, Eugenie Victoria Helena.
Player three. Definitely. If you would, player three.
World facts. For 400, please.
Samsung means 3 stars in this language of the company's founder, Byung-Chul Lee.
Player one. Exactly. Player one, your turn.
Mount Haltia, this country's highest point, lies near its borders with Norway and Sweden.
Player one. That's it.
In 1868, George Hull had this fake fossil man buried on an upstate New York farm.
Player two. Definitely. Here's the final answer on this board.
Christina, Christopher, Cynthia, Kathy.
Player two. Yes. Let's take a look and see how everyone's doing after the Jeopardy round. You're in first place all alone, player one. You're not far off the pace, player three. Player two, you're in last place, but you do get to start things off first in Double Jeopardy. Are you ready for Double Jeopardy? All right, let's go. Let's see if you like these categories in the Double Jeopardy round. Musically inclined, rhyme time, sports and leisure, groovy times, words, and just to finish things off, colonies. Your choice, player two.
Groovy times. for 200.
To accessorize granny dresses, chicks wore these necklaces of little balls for peace and goodwill.
Player one. That's right. Your choice, player one.
In a famous 60s slogan, it came between turn on and drop out.
Player one. Right you are.
Bought a black light for my posters, man, and one of these ooze lights for my mantle.
Player one. Exactly.
In 67, we did a psychedelic paint job on our bus from this German company and headed off to Frisco.
Player one. That's right.
Born Leslie Hornby, the woman seen here modeled under this name.
Player two. You're correct. Player two.
Musically inclined for 200, please.
He's no one-trick pony. This singer wrote the screenplay and score and starred in One Trick Pony.
Player two. Well done, yes.
I like musically inclined for 400.
The songs Circle of Life and Hakuna Matata frame the first act of this musical.
Player one. Yes, indeed. Player one, what'll it be?
Peter Schilling's Major Tom continues the story of the astronaut in this singer's hit Space Oddity.
Player three. That's it. Player three, it's your turn.
Rhyme time. For 200, please.
A tenderfoot who runs around naked at a western vacation ranch.
Player one. Definitely. Your choice, player one.
A hooray for Bambi.
Player one. Exactly.
Crustacean talk.
Player one. Definitely.
A timepiece that features a rooster instead of a cuckoo.
Player one. Yes, indeed. Answer, the Daily Double. Player one, please make your wager.
A bashful house insect.
Player one. Boy, that was a bold move, betting it all. But it worked out. Congratulations. Answer, the Daily Double. Player one, please make your wager. .
In the 1970 hit comedy The Owl and the Pussycat, this singer was the title feline to George Segal's owl.
Player 1.
Oh, that's incorrect.
Upon the September 7, 1978 death of this man, Kenny Jones became The Who's new drummer.
Player 3.
You got it. If you would, player 3.
I'll try sports and leisure. For 200, please, Alex.
The IBF, the International Federation for this sport, knows the correct size for shuttlecocks.
Player 1.
Yes, indeed. Player 1.
For protection, these athletes take both hands under their 6 to 12-ounce gloves.
Player 1. Right you are.
This Ducky hockey team's official colors and logo were unveiled June 7, 1993.
Player 1. That's right.
One of these courses is usually 6,500 to 7,000 yards long and divided into 18 sections.
Player 1.
You got it.
In 1965, this Shirley became the first woman to earn a professional license from the National Hot Rod Association.
Player 1. Yes.
Over thousands of years, colonies of these marine polyps can become giant reefs.
Player 1.
Definitely.
A colony of these creatures in San Antonio's Bracken Cave contains 20 million individuals.
Player 1.
Exactly.
Because of the mysterious disappearance of its residents, Roanoke Island became known as this colony.
Player 1.
Ooh, sorry.
Player 2.
You're correct. Your choice, player 2.
Words. For 200,
A collision between cars that causes only minor damage is known by this two-word rhyming term.
Player 1. That's right. Player 1, your turn.
Term for the smallest or weakest of a litter of animals.
Player 1. You're correct.
Snakes, steam kettles, and displeased audiences do this incessantly.
Player 1. Exactly.
revenge term for gastrointestinal distress experienced by American travelers to Mexico.
Player 1. Definitely.
Word in common to an NFL title game and a Whammo bouncing toy, both debuting in the 60s.
Player 2.
Yes.
Player 2.
Colonies. For 800.
Closely related to cockroaches, they're the colony residents seen here.
Player 1.
Right you are.
And the final answer of the round.
By 700 BC, these people had established Mediterranean colonies at Utica and Carthage.
Player 1.
Oh, regrettably, no.
Player 2.
Exactly. That's the end of the double Jeopardy round. Let's check out the scores.
Player 1, you've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy. Player 2, you're not too far off the lead. You can still come back, Player 3.
All right, now it's time for Final Jeopardy. I'll show you the category and give you a few seconds to think about your wager.
The Final Jeopardy category is Historic Names.
Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 2, your wager, please.
Call from French associated. Call from
Player 1, please make your wager.
She hung up.
Player 3.
Player 2?
As a teenager, this dictator tried to get into the Academy of Fine Arts in Vienna, but failed twice.
Player 1.
All right, let's see how everyone did.
Player 3, your question. That's right. And your wager was? Player 2, your question. Sorry, that's incorrect. How much did it cost you? Player 1, your question. That's right. And your wager was?
Signed up with $28,200. You offered her the game.
And that's all for the Tournament of Champions game. Let's see how everyone did. Congratulations to our winner, Player 1. See you again on our next game of Jeopardy. Bye, everybody.
Hi, folks.